Hi, good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I'm here to take my supplements with you, lovely people. Let's see who's joining me. Let's see who is here with me. I'm going to start my supplements. There we are. And don't forget, here we're talking body, mind, and spirit. And if you have any questions in regards to ailment and diseases, and you want to find out what is the conflict behind it, or if you want to support your health in a holistic way, body, mind, and spirit, please put your question in the chat. We have TikTok there and we have YouTube. This is a recorded session on YouTube as well. Well, there on TikTok it doesn't go recorded because TikTok doesn't let us, but we are starting. So I'm going to take my thank you for the loves. Let's do the taps. Let's do the love. Let's share the videos so we can get to as many as people as possible, because we want to share this information with people so they understand more what means ailments, what means diseases at the body level, physical level, what's happening actually in the body, biological, I like to call it biological, which system is affected. And I have here my there we are. Yeah, so which system is affected, what is the body trying to tell you to adapt. Hello, Joanna, how are you doing? I feel already so much better today. Do you remember yesterday how I was feeling? Today I feel like 85% perfect. Perfect. Everything supported, doing great. I'm glad you're doing it too. So good. You need the Meta Power Recharge in your life because this is high quality magnesium. It will help you relax, especially in the evening. So I prepared my liquor. You look great. Thank you so much. Trust me, I feel great. I feel great, and I've been so busy today. I only had the time to come now live. So, people, I want people to understand what's happening on this channel. If you have a disease, if you have an ailment, you will understand by asking me a question. Oh, I suffer from this. I have this problem. I have this problem. And I'll tell you what's happening in your body, biological, which system is affected, what conflict do you have, what is your body trying to tell you to adapt to the situation, to protect you, and so on. Also, at the mind, I'll tell you, hello, I'm Lisa. I watch your videos and I just joined the first time live with you. Good evening, Lisa, and thank you so much for being here on my live. I do come live every single day. I used to have a particular time, one specific hour that I come, but unfortunately, that is delayed right now. But the live is happening every single day. Probably you'll have a notification button there where you'll be able to say notify me when Mahela is going live. So click on that. The only thing that I'm saying is because Joanna messaged me yesterday and said I can't see or TikTok is not notifying me when you go live. Joanna, there is a button there where you have to click it apparently after. Thank you so much for the hearts. um, where you have to click it, Joanna, to notify you. By the way, can you confirm, have you been notified when I went live? I want you to tell me, Joanna, until I prepare my capsules. I'm taking. No, you haven't been. Joy, Copaiba soft gels. I don't know why. Honestly, I have no idea. I will be looking this weekend. I'm not working a lot this weekend, so I'm looking to see if I can have a button where I notify my followers when I'm coming live. So I'm taking 2 capsules of Copaiba soft gels. In my Meta Power Recharge, which is the high magnesium. So because you're new to this live, Lisa, I explain the body, the diseases, the ailments from a body, mind, and spirit perspective. I said about the body. In the mind, I will tell you the emotional patterns which are linked to your condition, also from a new Germanic medicine perspective. Also the stress which is involved, what emotional, what emotions are involved. Good evening, Karima. It's lovely to see you. Really lovely to see you. And of course, also, the specific biological conflict, the shock, the stress, emotional perceptions that you have. Meantime, I'm going to take my LLVs. For me, these are daily wellness. Yeah, me too. No problem. Thank you so much. Daily wellness. Okay, so I take 2 of these, 2 capsules of alpha CRS, which is the cellular regeneration. Okay, 2 capsules, and I take one by one. This what I also want to say is that I will tell you the what type of conflict it is, and that is like fear, maybe separation, if it is skin or whatever your ailments are, territory, self-worth, depends. I'm going to take my second capsule, and I'm waiting for your comments. Ask a question. Also, this is high absorbable magnesium, my Meta Power Recharge, and this is a wild strawberry flavor. We do have it, the lime and lemon. I think I prefer the lime and lemon, but at the moment I only have the strawberry. I wanted to taste this as well. So, what if we look body, mind, and spirit, what will you find out about your ailments, your diseases? Thank you so much for the loves and likes. This will raise this video to the top of everything, every video that is now going on YouTube. Sorry, not YouTube. We have YouTube here, but on TikTok as well. So that will allow people to see this video, and they will be able to join. I'm also taking capsules with oils because oils are my best friends. When I'm deepening with them, I deepen them with intention. It is my time with them. It is hi, good evening, Stacy. I can see that you are a lot on my lives, so I salute you. Thank you so much for being here. Also, my oils are not only by my best friends, but when I deepen with them, I take my time with. I go deepening. I'm not saying deepening just for the sake of using this word. I really, really deepen with them. So I'm going to put some copaiba, okay, in my capsule here while I'm waiting for your questions in regards to ailments, your diseases, if you want to understand better what's happening in your body, which alignment is it missing, which what is your body trying to tell you, what is he, if we put it he, what is it asking you to acknowledge? And the same, you've seen the way that I work is, I will recommend you doTERRA oils in the end of the recommendations. Okay, maybe essential oils to support your nervous system. We're talking about grounding oils, grounding oils, and we so YouTube as well, you can ask in the question in the chat there, in the chat. So Amber Smith, so shortness of breath, I'm asking you, Adina, if you see a doctor, what that doctor is going to tell you is giving you a medication. Okay, let's just take the first question. Priscilla, I can see spots on your skin, but let me take the first question, shortness of breath. I'm going to make a note and I'll come back to yours. So after I finish, but I want to ask you, if you go to the doctor, what do you think they will resolve that for you? They will give you something to stop that symptom. And that symptom, if yesterday I was going to a doctor, I know exactly that doctor would have given me antibiotics for what I had yesterday. I had a very blocked sinuses yesterday. I almost couldn't speak. And people know here who are. What do you think a doctor will do? Give you something, kill the symptom, and you'll go nowhere. Here on this channel, I personally I'm against anything to do with allopath medicine. So doctors, pills, I'm not taking them for 6 years. So here, no, go to the doctor. And so yes, it is very good to take random oils, not random. I have them all oils. I know exactly. I deepen with them. I research them. I deepen. I look at them. Okay, it's not random, and it is, you have so many other channels where you can spend your time, not here. Okay, here you're talking body, mind, and spirit. So coming back to shortness of breath, if you want to understand it, I said in my when I done the presentation, if you want to understand your ailments, your diseases from the body, mind, and spirit, please comment in the chat. If you don't and you want to go to the doctor, then I don't understand why are you on this channel, because I'm not going to tell you, please go to the doctor and take that pill. No, I'm explaining you that in the body, that shortness of breath, it means that your body feels that it cannot get enough oxygen. This is what I'm going to tell you. And that involves like lungs, bronchi, chest tightness. Maybe you have you have like a nervous system or overactivation. This is what you have from the body perspective. And again, nothing is wrong with you structurally. Okay, that is a sign, that is a way for your body to scream, help, help, help. Your body is preparing you for all of that. It's good. Well, everyone, please follow Adina's advice, because she knows the best here. She is the expert. Okay, so please, you already have an expert. Maybe I should hi, good evening, Gary. I have my draft tonight. I'm going to hit that send button, but I'm just I said let me do the live, and then I'll look one more time. I'm putting on guard. Good evening. It's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. So from the mind perspective, I already have 2 oils in here. I have Copaiba and On Guard, and I'm going to put frankincense as well, if I can find it, because I have a few oils on my desk. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Shortness of breath. We're talking shortness of breath from the perspective of body, mind, and spirit. You have anxiety, you have panic attacks, you are a control freak, and you want, you have that fear of releasing that control. In the moment when you say, oh, I need to chill out to see what's happening, you have that fear. That fear is installing you, and that is giving you that short of breath. You have overwhelm. You have suppressed emotions, my lovely. Okay, feeling trapped, pressurized. Let's just put some more oils, because this is what we do here on this channel. We take oils. Okay, yesterday, Joanna, you're here, yeah? Joanna, you're here. I couldn't speak. And my video from yesterday, the one where I spoke about being late on planes, yeah, it was very bad. Today, much better. 80% recovered, only with oils. That's it. Took my... Joanna can confirm. She's every single day on my lives. She knows when I'm sick. She knows when I'm not feeling the best. She knows when I have challenges. She knows everything. Okay, correct. I'm not lying. I am not lying, because it's no point of lying. Yesterday I was very bad. Today I am flying. And you, with shortness of breath, you can't breathe. You don't have space. You have too much happening in your life. You're suffocating yourself emotionally. I'm talking emotionally, right? We're in the mind section right now. And from a new Germanic medicine, we know what means that, Dr. Hammer, which discovered this and so on. What is the conflict with that shortness of breath? You have a fear of death. Fear of death. Everything which is around the lungs, it's fear of death. You have a panic conflict, okay? The lungs are fear of dying. Lungs are panic shocks. Again, lungs are existential threats. This is what's happening right now. So you need to start asking yourself, my son had a lung collapse on his wedding day. Unfortunately, my father had it. Yes, it can be, it comes from genetics, but it plays only a small part. What's happening right now in your life? We can't blame only genetics. What's going on right now? What fears do you have? What sudden shock do you have in your life? What worries do you have in your life? And I'm sending you a lot of love. I don't say I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sending you love, because when I say I'm sorry, the vibration of that word, I'm sorry, unless it is spoken in the Ho'oponopono, I do believe in Ho'oponopono, where it says, hello, Betty, welcome, where it says, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. That Ho'oponopono, it's okay. But when I say I'm sorry for your loss, I think the vibration is not as high as when I'm saying I send you love. I send you a lot of love, and I connect emotionally and empathetically with you. Okay? Again, my lovely, where are you not allowing life to flow? I'm talking about shortness of breath. Where are you're not allowing your life to flow? What exactly are you restricting in your life? Where you don't feel safe? What are you holding on instead of releasing? And I'm going to put more oils. Meta Power, this is another oil. Your soul wants safety. Your soul wants trust. You're not giving this to your soul. You're not giving that, and because of this, you have this shortness of breath. You're not expanding because you have a lot of potential there, and you just stay trapped. Absolutely trapped. Tea tree, another one that I'm putting, and then I'm going to put some oregano, which is our natural antibiotic. Okay, you need to surrender, and this is where this short of breath of yours will become better. I'm going to put 2 of this tea tree because I want to put a lot of oregano. I think I will put a little bit here because this capsule is almost full, and I'm going to start a new capsule. Okay. Although 6, I just put 6. I didn't think they will come all in one capsule, so that's okay. 6, it's enough. All right. So for shortness of breath, first oil that I will recommend you is air. And in America it's coming as breathe. Is just the name differently. Let me take my daily support. Amazing. Such a lovely taste. So breathe is the first oil that I recommend, is because it opens the chest. Last night before I went to bed, I used 5 oils: copaiba, eucalyptus, peppermint, Siberian fir, and air. So what I've done, I put the coconut oil, on here. I put 4 drops of each, and then I started. all over, all over. What in the breath? No, we're talking about shortness of breath right now, because someone asked me, they want to understand more why they have shortness of breath. Okay, so air, eucalyptus, I recommend, peppermint, frankincense, very good, frankincense. And this month, today is the 10th, we only have 5. Oh, hello, Daniel from Portugal. Again, ha! I know the show starts. When you're here, the show starts. Yeah. So we have only 5 days left to get your frankincense for free with any 200 PV order. 200 PV, it's about $250. Again, lavender, it will be very good for you for the. I know we're making each other laugh, whichever laugh each other. So again, when you have this shortness of breath, the questions that I would like you to start thinking is that, do you feel safe right now in your life? Asra, you're laughing because you remember probably our discussion between Daniel today. I can't stay. It's good that you came on and said hi. It's good. Let's see exactly what other questions do you have. Please, if you message me in the chat. I'm trying to go back. Spots on the skin, you said, but what kind of spots? I just wanted to say hello. It's lovely to see you. Something for cold feet. Okay, cold feet, yes, but also so bye. You're funny. Okay, take care and have a good evening. Okay, let's just have a look. I think someone said about spots on the skin, but cold feet. Until they come back, I want to understand where and so on. Cold feet, body, mind, and spirit perspective, right? Before I take another capsule, I'm going to take my Meta Power Assist. Okay, that's what it is. So let's have a look. What's happening in your body when you have this reduced circulation to the extremities, like cold feet? In your blood, you have your nervous system, regulation. You need to look at that. Stress, thyroid. Have you ever thought about thyroid issues, like hormonal imbalances? Please message me in the chat. Have you tried to look at that? Maybe you have chronic tension. Maybe I never had thyroid issues. Okay, chronic tension in your body feels unsafe. It pulses blood inward to protect the organs rather to the extremities. So this is what's happening because you have that fear, sleeping issues. Yeah. But what is very important to think, it's that your body, it's pumping blood inside to protect your organs and not to the extremities. It reduces that flow to hands and feet. But I have cold feet every winter. Okay, well, let's look in the mind and spirit. Okay, you feel insecure. You feel insecure right now in your life. You have a lot of hesitation, a fear of moving forward, a fear of grounding. Yep. Mm. Okay, you need grounding oils. Indeed. Thank you. I'm putting there whatever I took, so I know not to take them twice. Also, I would say that you have chronic worry. You worry from everything, and you keep on repeating yourself, I'm not ready. I don't feel safe to move. I don't trust where life takes me. I don't trust where this is going, situation, and so on. I'm stuck. I feel stuck. That's what it is from the mind perspective. And your biological conflict, like mine was yesterday, I explained it. Go and watch my YouTube channel. I explained why did I have that sinus congestion. It because I'm doing something which is not aligned with what I want to do, and therefore my sinuses are talking to me. In your case, with cold feet, cold extremities, your biological conflict is a fear of moving, a fear of direction. So that's your conflict. So think about what do you have right now in your life? Because feet in New Germanic medicine are related to movement, are related to progress, are related to territory. So I don't know what's happening there. What's happening in your life? I don't know. So true. Thank you so much. Again, cold feet are linked to the fear of stepping forward of something in your life. You are undecisive. You don't take a decision. You have a resistance to change. You're not open to opportunities in your life. Maybe you have a financial, or maybe you have a survival fear. I have some fears and insecurities indeed, like all of us. Trust me, you're not the only one. You're not the only one which has all of this. All of us have it. All of us. It's very important to um, to make us ourselves conscious of this, to observe them, and to support our body, and to do something to change. If you stay as you are right now and you don't change anything in your life, unfortunately, nothing will change. And in time, your body, now maybe it speaks through cold feet, but in time, you will see that you will develop more issues and more issues and more issues, because your body is talking to you and you're not listening to it. Stop. This is what your body says. Stop. It's not safe to move yet. And you freeze. You freeze. Okay? Because from a spiritual, like soul meaning, cold feet is about where I am afraid to take the next step. What decision am I avoiding? Do I feel supported on my path, or do I feel alone and I don't feel, yeah, without direction, without purpose, without alignment, without, like life journey? Cold feet means blocked trust in the future. We should live in the present. However, if we're not thinking about the future as well, this is where it comes. Cold feet equals blocked trust in the future. And I'm going to take my VMG. VMG stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens. Okay, VMG. VMG plus. And I'm going to put it in this water. And I'm going to stir it until we go. So what oils will I recommend you? By the way, tell me which country are you connecting from, and then I'll tell you the oils. Tell me the country, please. The one that, where you asked me. I'm from Greece. Lovely to meet with you. You're Greece. I'm from Romania originally, not far from Greece. Not far. UK. Tammy, it's lovely to see you. I'm also in the UK. I live in Basingstoke in Hampshire. Where about do you live, Tammy? Yeah. So, for let me put some more water, because I'm going to take more capsules and more oils. More capsules and oils. Okay. So, hi Jade. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening is now very good evening. Good night. Sounds more like. So, I recommend you ginger. Ginger for cold feet. It warms the circulation. I live in the South Shields. South Shields. Gosh, is that the north? I don't know. I can't, I'm Romanian by background. Jade is 4:25 p.m. here. I'm Romanian by background. I've been living in the UK for about 19 years. So I don't know the whole geography of the UK. I don't know where south close to Sunderland. I thought that it is the north. I worked in Hull. I worked in Redcar in Cleveland. I worked it's near Middlesbrough. So yeah, I was passing Sunderland, yeah, at some point because we went to Newcastle as well. So I know it's the north, the north. It's lovely in the north. I love the north. Although my husband is Welsh, and he always, all nice to meet you too. My husband is Welsh, and he all the time said he's born and bred in Cardiff. Oh, the north is green. The north is green. Probably you've heard this so many times, Tammy. The north is green. I love the north. It's my favorite part of the world in the UK. But my husband said we can't move there. The schools are, without staff. So and so are without staff. Oh, what can I say? I was there. I was a head of service in adult social care. And trust me, I was operating a 40% of my staff when I was in a particular council, because that's my job. I'm a social worker by profession. So I used to work in councils. And when I was in the north, I was operating at 40% of the staff that I had. I had 60% vacancies in the south, London, Hampshire, around here, Berkshire. When I was operating in the south, it was like 70% of staff and only 30% vacancies. So yeah, it's not, I won't say it's green, but it's deprived in some respects there. Anyway, Siberian fir. Here we are, Siberian fir. We're deepening with Siberian fir. And last night, this little fellow changed the way that I feel right now. Don't forget with cold feet, ginger, it will warm your circulation. It will activate that. Oh, thank you so much. It's lovely to see. Black pepper also, it will stimulate that blood flow, that confidence, that inner fire. You will see that I recommend hot oils together with grounding oils. Thank you so much for still being here while we're talking about social services in England. Black pepper, I said cinnamon, again, another hot oil that I recommend. Vetiver is grounding. Frankincense, the same, it will calm that fear-based responses that you have right now, and will restore the trust. It will restore a lot of trust. Okay, so I'm going to put rosemary into my capsule. Rosemary, until you ask another question. If you're curious about any kind of ailments and diseases that you have and you want to understand them from a body, mind, and spirit perspective, this is very important. This is what we do here. I'm not giving you solutions in terms of medication. I am totally against medication. I have not taken myself any medication. I have a headache, I'm going to my oils. I have a cold, oils, supplements. I'm not taking not even one paracetamol, nothing like that in 6 years. Okay, so I put some rosemary and I'm going to put some marjoram. Okay, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you, Alexandru. It's really lovely to see you on my live. Yeah, and we're here to answer any questions in regards to your ailments, body, mind, and spirit. If you're curious to find out, that's my capsule with a few oils that I showed you, and I'm taking them with greens. This is a lovely taste. It's a taste of pineapple, even that it looks weird like the green Grinch. It's actually very lovely. And this keeps me, identify what is the conflict, work on it as much as I can, and support my body. Support my body. This is what we'll do. Understand your conflicts, understand the disease, body, mind, and spirit, and supporting. And repeat. What's the conflict? Why did I get sick this time? Because of that. Aha. Okay. Why? Body, mind, and spirit. Support the oils. I know exactly. And that's the cycle that we're doing here. And you're here to be brainwashed. Okay? In the good sense. In the good sense. It's good that he's not here. We know who. We know who. Massage your feet slowly with the oils, put them on the soles, inhale from the palm and say, I trust my next steps. I trust. Yesterday I was talking to my body. I know you're not feeling the best right now, but tomorrow you'll feel amazing. I love you, and I know that I'm giving you the best support in order to get yourself better. And look how I speak today. I'm sure that, look at my videos last night. It's about the aeroplane, the airport. And you'll see exactly how I spoke yesterday and how I'm speaking today. Much better, much clearer. No congestion there whatsoever. No congestion. And I also used this cream, Correct X. This Correct X, it's amazing for this redness. And again, I'll show you how to use it. So just a little bit on here, and just apply it. Yeah, that's it. It has frankincense in it. It's really, really good and very, very affordable. Like one of these is like $10 and you have it. You only need a tiny little bit, really affordable. I have another capsule here and I'm going to deepen with thyme. Thank you so much for the loves and likes. I really appreciate you. Yeah. 5 drops of thyme. And let's see what other oils I'm going to put. Probably some petit grain. Petit grain. I don't know if someone asked me about spots on the skin. Are you still here? Spots on the skin? I'm curious if you are. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I can see loads of hearts coming. So, spots on the skin. Are you still here that you asked me? Or you don't want to? Oh, thank you so much, Gary. You're still here. It's lovely to know. And I'm going to deepen with green mandarin as well. Green mandarin. So great to see that you're still here. Hello from Philippines. What's the time? What's the time there? What's the time? Gary, you're going to China next month, huh? Oh, that's like half a bottle there. Let me put it quickly so it doesn't go. Half a capsule, it's normal, and half is with green mandarin. Green Grinch. I love it. March. Yeah. I thought that you said, yeah, 8:35 a.m. You see, this is why these videos is very weird, because if I do them too early, then the Americas are sleeping. If I do them too late, then the Europe is sleeping. If I do them too very late, then I don't know. It's weird. I don't even know who to please. We can't please everyone. This is so good. Mamma mia. I can drink this forever. Spots on the skin. Let's just speak a little bit. Probably some of you will be identifying yourself with this condition. Okay, and if we look body, mind, and spirit, what means that spots on the skin? It means that you have a localized inflammation, a localized irritation, and maybe also a cellular change in your body. And this can involve, for example, an immune response, can involve a detox. This is very important to think about detox, because the body needs hormonal changes while I'm taking my omegas. Yeah, E-omega. I'm going to speak about this is the vegan version, but there are the fish oil as well. Also, you may have stress hormones, cortisol. This is also shown on the skin. Maybe you have inflammation in your body, nervous system activation. So your body is using the skin to express what it can't be expressed emotionally, what you can't express in words, what you can't speak out. The body is using the skin to tell you you're not you're not protecting yourself. You don't release that pressure, and therefore it releases for you through the skin. In your mind, emotionally, the skin represents the irritation. You feel irritated because of something. Maybe there is a person, maybe there is a situation in your life, maybe there is a lot of shame that you're feeling, shame of your body, shame of the fact that you don't know something, embarrassment. I don't know, maybe you feel judged, exposed to something. So I don't like how I'm seen. But again, you have to think, you don't like how I'm seen by myself or by what other people. You have to think about that. It's something is bothering you. You can't express it. You feel attacked, and therefore your body is taking it out through the skin. And it shows you, hang on, because you can't do that. There you are. And your New Germanic medicine conflict, it's separation. It's an attack conflict, separation. And remember, when I'm talking about skin, it's always the conflict is separation. I'm always tired. Why is that? You're in disalignment. You are in disalignment. And we were speaking about this a lot of times, because I get questions about tired, anxiety. Do you have anxiety, depression? Chronic fatigue? Let's just look body, mind, and spirit. You're running in that survival mode. You are in a survival mode. You can't chill. Your adrenals are full, are running on cortisols. Your cellular energy, your mitochondria, very low there. And we know mitochondria, I was speaking about that, is our engine. Okay, you are overloaded with toxins, and these toxins are causing you inflammation in the body. You are stuck constantly in that stress response. Fatigue, you're not lazy. No, don't misunderstand me. This is energy depletion. And this is why you're all the time tired. You have poor sleep. Well, please let me know. I'm curious to find out. If you drop a question and you want me to discuss what should I do? Essential oils. We identify what, the cycle here. You know what I'm brainwashing people here with, in the good sense. Yeah. We identify the conflict, body, mind, and spirit, New Germanic medicine. And your conflict, my lovely, from a new Germanic medicine is collapse. The conflict, the core conflict is collapse. It's overwhelm conflict. Will come bubbles in your urine, okay? Fatty livers, we discussed so many times. I have a video there that I recorded. But so, yeah, so bonsai or bonsai baby, okay? You need to chill, you need to slow down, you need to reconnect with yourself, listen to your body, stop abandoning your needs because you are not aligned with your soul. And what I recommend: peppermint, wild orange, frankincense, rosemary, balance. All of this will help you a lot. Nervous system regulation, grounding oils, stress recovery. I had yesterday congestion in my uh, what is it called, sinuses. So what happened? I identified the conflicts through a separation, and it's really stressing me. No, thank you. I don't want to co-host. Yes, I'm sending you a lot of love for this. I'm sending you love, and I'm connecting you with you empathetically. And I used to have, I remember that word. I was looking for that word, aloof. That's what I was. But now, through a lot of deep work, a lot, and I'm talking years, not in a day or two, I identified the conflict, body, mind, and spirit, new Germanic medicine, what's happening in my body, what's happening there. And I arrived at a point in my life whereby I can start guiding others because I started to understand myself. Yeah, so Bonzi baby, babe, please message me so you can start your healing journey today. If you don't change anything in your life, nothing will change, and your body will start declining, unfortunately. So bubbles in your urine. Let's just speak with Gary now, okay? Body, mind, and spirit. What's happening there? Dehydration. How much water are you drinking, Gary? I'm very, very curious. Dehydration. But when I'm talking hydration, yeah, I'm talking with magnesium. And I'm going to do one video on this because water alone, that doesn't mean hydration, because our brain needs magnesium to not enough, right? So this is why bubbly in the urine. Again, it's excess of protein metabolism. This is what's happening right now in your body. And sea salt, okay? And the fact that you have this excessive protein metabolism, that hormone stress, it's affecting also your kidneys. So you need to be mindful there. You need a detox, a full detox there. Again, temporary, yeah, this is not an automatic disease, the bubble in the urine. It's very often is like a functional and reversible. But we need to look at hydration. We need to look at how you filter, and let's see the biological conflict. And I know your situation because we were speaking a lot. But your anything to do with kidneys, it's a conflict of existence. It's a survival conflict. This is what means when it is with like with the lungs, it's fear of death, with whatever. But in this case, kidneys are related to fear of survival, fear of being alone. I don't know, financial insecurity. I have no idea your situation, but it doesn't need to be all of them. It can be one or more or all. Maybe you have a shock related to safety, to territory. What I don't manage. So the questions that you start asking yourself: what I don't manage? What if I lose everything? I have to survive on my own. No, coffee. it's not only that, my lovely. Now you have the oils. You just received them. By the way, Joanna, you're also here on my live. Now we have Gary here as well, which you're also on my chat, on my chat, on the WhatsApp. So yeah, little by little we form a community. It's not only coffee. We need to look at everything that I said. But yeah, coffee, if it is too much, I don't know how many coffees you're drinking a day. But the bubbles appear during the stress phase, which is the conflict. Okay, in the healing phase, when the kidneys are rebalancing the fluid and exchange protein. So in the mind, let's think. You're carrying a lot of responsibility. You are constantly on alert. Okay, that alert. You don't feel safe to relax. Uh, you have that suppressed fear, you have suppressed worry. Yeah, you must stay strong. Kind of what your body is telling you by this bubble in your urine is saying, I have to stay strong. I can't afford to slow down. I'm under pressure. This is what's happening. So, yeah, and your soul, spiritually, the kidneys ask, do you feel safe right now in your life? Or do you trust that you're supported by the divinity, by other people, by faith? Are you holding on to fear, or are you holding into faith? You feel safe. Okay, that foamy, that bubble in the urine, it's a wake up signal to restore trust, to restore grounding. And you have cedarwood now, you have frankincense. I told you, I just have there a draft message in WhatsApp, and I'm going to hit that button immediately after I finish this live. But it's also a signal to emotional safety. Okay, and the oils will have what I recommended you there. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yeah, you'll understand loads if you put your question here. If you put your question, we'll discuss it, body, mind, and spirit, and then look at oils. Like frankincense, how it will help you. Cellular communication. Thank you. I kept on talking and I forgot to take my oils. So I'm making another capsule right now with you here, and I'm going to put. But whilst I'm also telling you that frankincense will help you very deep. It's the oil of regeneration, the oil of truth, the oil of connection with God. If you don't know what to use, you use frankincense. Okay, my son getting bad dreams for a week probably, you wanted to say, isn't it? If you can confirm, for a week or for weeks, Karima, if you can message. Oh, so good, so nice. So let's put Zengest until Karima confirms. Bad dreams. I want to understand, for a week or all his life? Nightmares? Like nightmares? I put Zengest, one of my favorite oils. Because during the... Maybe you're writing. During the sleep, the body detoxifies. Okay, detoxifies the brain, detoxifies the organs. We have particular like 2-hour slots when everything gets detoxifying and so on. Yes, for 1 week. Okay, so let's look at this, Karima. First of all, I send you a lot of love for your son, and I hope all of this will resolve. I think you badly need frankincense. One of the oils is frankincense. Anyway, I said during the sleep, the body detoxifies itself, okay? It processes emotions. And then we have to think, we'll come back, if you have the time, Maxu, to stay until I respond to Karima, you're more than welcome. I'll come back to that. But right now, I want to respond to Karima, okay? So let's do that. We need to think about your son's emotions, because during the sleep, that's what's happening. It's the body, it's processing that emotions from I have a video on my page, why children are going into their parents' bedroom at night. And please go and have a look at that. Also, during the night, the stress hormone, cortisol, adrenaline, it regulates itself. So if he lives in a lot of stress, and you might not see it. It may be, I don't know, how old is your son? I need to know. Bad dreams often appear when the nervous system is overstimulated, when the stress hormones stay high at night. And if he's bullied at school or at nursery, if he's small, there are things which you observe because you are with him there, but there are things which you don't. 28. Okay. Well, nursery. School. That's not the case, is it? Right. I didn't know exactly what age was he, so I was assuming that he is young. But, well, he is young at 28. But again, are you with him 24 hours to know exactly what kind of emotions he has? How is his nervous system? And I'm telling you, it is very overstimulated. The stress hormone stays high in the night, and this is why he has this. It comes to the surface. The body doesn't fully enter that deep sleep. The blood sugar fluctuates. How is his food? How is he eating? Inflammation in the body, detox. He needs a detox. All of that. Let me take some lavender. So I calm. The body is not failing him. It's just processing. It's processing what he is going through. That's what's happening. Okay, and let's see. From a new Germanic medicine perspective, what is his conflict? Unresolved shock or ongoing conflict? So now that you know him, tell us, what's the story there? What is the unresolved shock? What is the ongoing conflict in his life? I don't know. I'm going to take some geranium because I need to become more feminine. Apparently, I'm a man. Yes, it does touch me because I'm very masculine, don't I? I am quite a tough person. I mean, like, not feminine, not soft. What can I do? It is what it is. Childhood wounds, I'm working on that, and this is why I deepen with geranium. I deepen with rose, with ylang ylang. There we are. That's another capsule. So we're talking more, Karima. Yeah. I need to make sure that I take everything from here. We'll get to the oils as well. I recommend lavender because that will calm his nervous system. It will reduce that nightmare anxiety. It will support the circadian rhythm, and it will support deep sleep. So lavender for sure. I recommend Roman chamomile because it's emotional soothing. It's inner child healing together with ylang ylang. So Roman chamomile and ylang ylang is that inner child healing, okay? And also Roman chamomile will reduce the fear-based dreams if he tells you. Frankincense, and you get it for free. And not only frankincense, in January you have a bubble diffuser. Okay? So on top of the frankincense, you will get a bubble diffuser. So two things. No, not three. Two. Well, You'll get probably 3 because in America you're quite lucky. I'm not jealous at all. And the frankincense will give him that safety. Is the oil of truth, is the oil of grounding. It's, yeah, very spiritual grounding. We need to calm his fears, because he has that racing thoughts. Also frankincense will support that subconscious mind to be at peace. Vetiver, another oil that I recommend. Vetiver is deeply grounding, one of the oils which is top in ADHD, in any mental health issues. Really, really grounding. It stops that overactive mind. It's excellent for recurrent nightmares. Really good. Take it in capsule. What, vetiver? Do you mean vetiver or which one? Because I said a few of them there. And I also recommend him balance, Karima, because that will be emotional security. The last few, right? Okay, yeah. So I love to take them internally. So lavender internally. You just saw me taking lavender. I am actually going to put some Roman chamomile right now. Let's just take Roman chamomile. That's the Roman chamomile. Okay, let me put it. I love to take them internally, but you can apply them, and this is almost finished. I hope it comes a few drops. If it doesn't, then I have to use my utensils to take it out. I think I might need to, because it's only a few drops. It's one of my favorite oils, and especially because in the UK it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. But you know me, I am definitely a night owl. I am definitely a night owl. This is why maybe you guys in America, Canada, and so on, you're lucky. You're lucky that I'm not sleeping at this time and I'm doing the live for you. Normally, I'm coming live at 1 o'clock UK time, and that for you is like 5 o'clock in the morning. But because I am a night owl, I don't function very well in the day. I do function in the night. So let's just make sure that we take some drops of this Roman chamomile. Okay, thank you so much. It's restricted because you're whatever. They restricted my live for whatever reason. What did I say wrong, TikTok? Hello. Anyway, so Roman chamomile internally, frankincense, I already took them. Vetiver is one of the oils that I recommend internally, but vetiver, it has a consistency that we have to wait, I think, for about a minute to come out. Let's see if it does come out at all. Until then, it's a really, really interesting consistency. We have to wait because it's not like other oils. Vetiver is a root, okay? And because it's a root, the oil is not as liquidy as like for example, from a, you see, it's coming very, very tough out. So you need patience with vetiver. But it's coming. I can see it coming, and you can see it as well. So come on out, vetiver. We're waiting for you. Yes, we are waiting patiently for you because you are a lovely oil. There you are. And I'll show you, you see, it's very interesting, and I'll show you the consistency a bit on my skin. Let's, I don't know how to explain. It's very kind of sticky. I absolutely love vetiver. I use it like my cream. I don't use the creams, like even from doTERRA. I don't. I use my oils. I only use oils. And the smell, it touches my heart. I love vetiver. One of my favorite oils. So you asked me, Gary, I love to put them internally. However, for Karima's son, it might be better used in another way, and I'll guide Karima when she buys them. Okay, so that's in the capsule, and then I also Exactly. It's almost as thick as honey. Thank you for describing. You see? And I am a honey monster. If I can call myself a monster in something, it's honey, because I'm not joking. I have about 30 jars of honey on my worktop downstairs. 30. 30. I love honey. If you don't know what to buy me for my birthday, definitely honey. Definitely honey. So again, Karima, what what repeats in his dreams? How did so when is the dream starting? Well, probably he won't know so much, but maybe if he does, you can ask him. What emotions is he avoiding during the day that are coming out during the night? I take Manuka honey every day. Same here. And not only Manuka. I told you, I have 30 jars. Literally, one spoon from there, one from there, one from there. I have about 30 spoons. I am a honey monster. I don't eat processed sugar at all, just natural sugar. So I still have to, haha, you are my type of person. Yes, if you do have, beekeeper, please contact me. If you are in Europe here and you ship honey, I promise I will buy honey. I promise. I am obsessed with honey. I am obsessed. This is why I don't call myself a vegan, because I just can't give up honey. I can't. I found out never use a metal spoon in honey. You know something? No. That's also mindset. No. People, for me, it's all right. For me, it's all right. I do it. Although majority of the time, I have to recognize, majority of the time, like 99%, I use the wooden spoon. But if I have to use a metal spoon, I want to eat my honey because of a metal spoon. No. Okay, Karima, your soul speaks, your son's soul speaks at night when the mind goes quiet. Bad dreams is when the body feels safe again. And this is when he takes it out. Okay, so we took Roman chamomile. Let me see exactly what else can I put in here. Valerian, not an iron spoon. I don't use them anymore. Enzymes are killed by metal, I hear. Maybe, I don't know. Not an iron spoon, but yeah, you see, I didn't think about that. But thank you. We all learn from each other, don't we? I'm still alive, and although I want to take the best, and I still have to take my collagen. Let me see. What other questions? Oops. Wait a second, because I have loads of things here. And I'm looking on the YouTube as well to see exactly if there are any comments from here. No. Okay. So, wondering exactly what kind of what oil shall I take. If you have any other questions, please put them in the chat, and let's see exactly what can we do. How can we discuss them? Yeah. No, it's coming now in the evening. It's coming a little bit, but oregano I put. Not going to stay too long because I need to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym, so I'm going at this time at the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I think I'll do only some cardio today. I don't know. I didn't leave it very good, did I? Yeah, I'm going to take all this and I have to go. But I think someone was saying, how do you manage sinuses issues? Yeah, I have them. I had them yesterday, and even now, I'm not 100%, healed, but with oils. with oils. You know me, with oils. With oils. Bell's palsy. I think someone was asking about Bell's palsy. I don't know if you're still here. Why did I take them with that water instead of that? I got confused. Are you still here? Bell's palsy. I have a female friend and she has insomnia. She takes sleeping pills in order to sleep 3 to 4. Oils, Gary. We need to help her as well. Message me and we'll help that friend of yours as well. If she is following the protocol that I'll give her for the insomnia, she'll be a total new person. Total new person. You haven't been on my live yesterday, I don't think so, but Joanna has been. And she's seen how bad I was. So bad. And today I already feel 85% recovered. It's amazing, literally. Everything is with oils, and I'll guide her exactly like I guide you, like I guide Pam, like I guide Joanna, everyone. Let's introduce her to oils because the medication will not do good for her long term. She thinks that she takes a few hours of sleep, but the nervous system is not safe. Thank you for your wisdom. I thank you for being here. You can be doing all sorts of other things. Bell's palsy, right. So what's that? It's a temporary paralysis or weakness of the facial nerve, okay? Especially I don't know if you're still here, but it's the cranial nerve number 7. This is what's happening when you have that. Uh, Let me put my collagen as well because I don't have a lot of time and I need to, after this, probably that will be the last one, unless you have another question. So what's happening with this? Good night. I'm here. I lost my balance. Right. Okay. I'm glad that you're here. Let's just discuss about your Bell's palsy. Good evening, Gary. In case you need to go, I will be messaging you just a little bit later with the protocol for you to start those oils, please. Okay. How do I fix gastrointestinal reflux disease? With enzymes, with probiotics, with Zengest. These are the first thing. Thank you for your time. I thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to always connect with you. Thank you. These are the first thing. You need a full detox, my lovely. Anuia. You need a full detox, enzymes, probiotics, PB Restore, greens. But let me come back to Bell's palsy because you have been waiting patiently. Okay. So physically, body, mind, and spirit, it's an inflammation of the facial nerve. How did you get it? How did it happen? I'm just curious. It's a viral reactivation. Very, often it's dormant, but it's activated by stress. Do you have a lot of stress in your life? It's your immune overload, sudden nervous system shock. Did you have a recent shock in your life? I don't know. I will need to connect with you to understand. Infection in my ear. Okay. Yeah, most cases are reversible, especially when stress is reduced. I don't know if you have a lot of stress in your life, and also when you support your nervous system, because that's what's important to look at. And your conflict, your new Germanic medicine conflict, biological conflict, is loss of face, which means a loss of identity. It's an identity conflict. No, beekeepers are happy people. I know, but something is happening there once you have this. It's impossible. And the theory and also the way that I speak about any disease apart from accidents and what do you call poison. It's not possible. It is 100%. It is 100%. Apart from poisoning and accidents, every disease and every ailment in the body has a conflict. Has a conflict. In your case, with Bell's palsy, it's about an identity conflict, a loss of face. It's a sudden shock which is affecting your identity, your dignity, your self-image. You're feeling humiliated. You're feeling exposed. You feel, I lost face. I lost face. I'm not being able to express myself. And, this could be like in an argument, maybe in a maybe it was a public embarrassment or betrayal, maybe, a rejection. I don't know. You're being silent. And when you are unable to talk your truth, this is why Bell's palsy appears. Because the face represents your identity. Yes, it is transgenerational as well. Absolutely. And I am a huge believer in transgenerational healing. Huge. It's coming from sometimes they said, oh, I have that vertigo or I have that vitiligo from my grandmother because my grandmother, when she was pregnant. Yeah, it's absolutely, it is. The face represents identity. It represents expression. It's how we see ourselves to the world. Okay. And paralysis appears when expression of frozen. When you're frozen, your expression is emotionally frozen. That's what's happening in the mind. If we're looking body, mind and spirit, in the mind we're talking about suppressed anger. Where is your suppressed anger? What's happening there? Who do you have anger towards? I don't even have where to put this spoon. It's full of oils and supplements in here. I'm going to take my VM, which stands for vitamins and minerals. So you have suppressed anger. I don't know. This is very enlightening. Thank you. Thank you so much, my lovely. Thank you. You have swallowed words. Let's think about that. In the moment when you swallow your words, this is what's happening on your face. You have that fear of confrontation. Because we need to look at a few things, right? You're people pleasing. People pleasing. You're staying in silence just to keep the peace in the house, in relationships, in anything. Probably if Daniel from, there we are. We found the issue. We found the issue there. We found the conflict. We found body, mind, and spirit. We're working on this. This is why it's so important to find this. You can't say this. You're muted. You lost your face. You are hiding your feelings. You don't want to upset anyone. Your nervous system is holding this tension inside until it releases physically. Because this is what's happening, even that you want or not to believe. Every disease or ailment in the body, apart from accidents and poison, it has an emotional conflict. Everything. So yesterday, when I had my blocked sinuses, I just couldn't breathe. I knew exactly why. And I didn't panic. People, in the moment when you have paralysis, when you have this, when you have that, when you have problems with heart, with vascular, anything, people start panicking. People start to live in fear. What if? What if? What if? No, I didn't panic because I knew exactly what my body was trying to say. What I said, I was talking to my body. You're safe, you're loved, I love you. I know you're not well today, but tomorrow you'll be better. You'll see. I'm looking after you with oils, with supplements. I look with love. We're making some meditation. We're connecting. I will be looking after you, and tomorrow you'll be better. And there you are. No magic. No magic. It's just essential oils. Pure 100% essential oils, tested, therapeutic grade. Therapeutic grade is very important, not a cheapie from the shop. That one does nothing for you but bad. That will be even worse. Better do nothing than buy those cheapies. Spiritually, that Bell's palsy is where are you not being true to yourself? What emotion are you afraid to show? What emotion? Who are you protecting by staying silent? You need to reclaim your voice because otherwise that disease will not go away until you start supporting your body with oils and you will work on yourself to reclaim your voice, to restore your authenticity, to allow yourself to express your fears. It's very important. And what oils do I recommend? Copaiba, frankincense, and you can get it for free this month. It's absolutely free when you buy for 200 points, which is about $250. But frankincense on its own, it's $80. So if you want to buy it on its own, it's $80. And this month you get it for free together with a diffuser. Copaiba, frankincense, these are highly anti-inflammatory oils. It will calm your nervous system. It will support that nervous system recovery, emotional safety, calm, and they will act at the cellular level communication. It will start feeding into that regeneration, support, grounding, and peace. This is what these two oils will do. Lavender, the same, pure, not shit from the shop, not that. No, that is one, maybe a quarter of a drop of lavender, and the rest are molds, fungi, synthetic things, pesticides, insecticides. And so where do I apply the oils? This is when the guidance comes when you buy them. I'm telling you generally here, but the guidance, how many drops, where to apply them, and so on, it comes when you buy them. I'm here to promote education. I'm here to give information in order to start brainwashing and to start changing your system of beliefs, which are acting, on your thoughts on your actions, and then ultimately the results. So yeah, that's your choice. I'm going to take my Zendocrine right now. So this is what, and I also recommend you Helichrysum. It's very, very powerful. Well, actually, I'm going to make a capsule from Helichrysum. I love, 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 love a Helichrysum. It's a tissue repair support. It reduces inflammation. It helps the trauma release. Okay, let me take this and balance again. It will stabilize that nervous system. It will ground you. Balance, it's a very grounding oil, and it will ground you, especially after shocks, and it restores emotional safety. Okay, and the questions, how to start working with yourself. Questions, that, exactly like we discussed. The face freezes when emotions are not allowing me to move. Bell's palsy is not a weakness, it's that emotional overload. And when expressions are returning, expression returning, then your nervous system will soften, and then that thing will disappear. Only then, when you'll understand and support your body. If yesterday I didn't do anything with my body and support it, today I would have still had that blocked sinuses. But I supported my body because I know that this is what I need to do. I'm going to take my Meta Power Soft Gels as well. 3. Because I want to keep my blood sugar stable and I want to my fat cells not mature. And this is why I take soft gels. And I'm going to do one more capsule where I put my my helichrysum, because I love this oil. Let's see where it is. Helichrysum. This is the 5 milliliter version. But for me, this is how much I take. Probably you won't start with as many drops as I take. 10. I take 10, but I won't recommend you to start with 10. This is why we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to understand. I need to understand about you and so on. So I put that. I put lemon. I'm going to deepen with lemon because that's a gentle cleanser, and I always have lemon in my day. Always. 6 drops of lemon, and I think that's it really, because the capsule is full. That doesn't mean that I stop taking oils right now. No, I will make another few capsules, but you can only put as many drops. My skin is becoming itchy. Why is that? Is it because of information that I gave you right now, or is it because of what? I have to take the bone nutrient as well. By the way, which country did you say you're living in? Probably I misunderstood, or Daniel had to repeat it twice. I can't remember everything. Please excuse me. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, my lovely. Which country are you connecting from? Maksu, beekeeper. We have doTERRA in Malaysia, by the way. Malaysia is one of the countries that doTERRA ships there. How the things works, when Joanna wanted to buy, when Gary wanted to buy, when so-and-so wanted to buy, I send the link. So you're not buying from me, so I'm shipping to Malaysia. I recognize your bottles. Okay. The way it works is that I send you a link, and through that link, you're buying the products, and they will come straight to you. Malaysia has an doTERRA there, so you're lucky. Like, for example, I have so many people in Africa which are contacting me. Please, I want help. I want to buy the oils. I want to heal myself, body, mind, and spirit. But I can't. I literally can't help them unless they can ship to South Africa or America, Europe, some countries in Asia, and 3 countries in South America. So you are lucky in Malaysia because you are not a GAC country, which is global access country, which I explained what means, that you need other places to ship to. So yeah, message me, Maksu, beekeeper, and I'll help you. I'll help you get yourself better. And who knows how many lives you can impact. How many lives? Just think like that. If you get better, how many lives, how many people out there it has the same issue as you, and you can impact their lives. Like I'm coming live now with you and give you the information. You'll be in the same position after you heal yourself, or you are on the path of healing. You start. I drank a lot. Probably if we had Daniel from Portugal, he will say, that's my dinner with supplements and oils, which he's not wrong, because I do love my oils. I do love my supplements. I can't live without them. They are my best friends. My life is better with them in my life. It's a more natural way to look after our body, to support our body. So, yeah. Well, I'm coming live tomorrow again. We'll close the session today because I'm already talking for a long time. I'm going to close 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to close YouTube first. Take care. Okay, YouTube close.